Okay, sorry. I got lost. Yeah.
There we go. Good morning. Mabuhay. Here we are, Villa Feliciana, for our morning workout. I found that if you don't love what you're doing, you're not going to do it. If you're not having fun, you're not going to do it. That's why it's easy for me to eat a healthy diet because I love my diet. Okay. So I just love what I'm doing, and I want to sit. I'm just going to talk a little bit, and then I am going to go swimming because I want to get it there before the hot sun comes down on me.
So today we're going to talk about
We're going to talk about happiness because it can't be achieved without a clear conscience.
everybody is trying to be happy.
Well, sure, everybody wants
Yeah.
happy.
So everybody want to be happy. So we're going to talk about here about happiness.
Yes, and you cannot achieve happiness if you don't have a clear conscience. And so, why is that? Well, it's because you're going to have vibrations in your head, emotional vibrations that are negative. And those negative vibrations will not allow you to be happy. You're also going to be in what they call survival mode. So, if you've been doing some nefarious bullshit, or just treating people like shit, you're always going to be putting on a mask and pretending. Like our ex-president, our ex-twice impeached president, Donald Trump. He pretends to be happy, but you know what? Most of us see right through it. I think a lot of these MAGA Republicans and Republicans that support Donald Trump, they're just unhappy and they want to see the world burn because they're never going to be happy. It doesn't matter who the president is. So they're okay with having Donald Trump or Putin or Kim Jong Il or Xi Jinping running the world because they don't really care. They just want to see the world burn. And there's just a certain percentage of people that are like that. They're just so miserable and they'll never be happy. Why? Because their conscience isn't clear. And they've never had a clear conscience. And it was more than likely their upbringing. They had trauma in their life, probably a lot of trauma. Because you look at most of the families out there and the way children are raised and egocentric personalities. They a weak ego. A weak ego is one that is making your decisions for you. Instead of using reasoning, empirical data, instead of using logic, you're using an ego based on emotions, feelings, affects to make your decisions for you. Your attitudes about people, and this is never a good way to make a decision. So a lot of people take things personally. Bad idea. It's never about you.
Ouch.
Yeah, a lot of people. She takes a lot of things personally, but I've helped her get over it. I don't take things personally, and that kind of upsets people because they think I should, because that's the way religions control you. Is they want you to take it personally. They want to put a guilt trip on you and have shame because you don't believe in their God, and they don't like that one bit because then they lose their power. See, if I don't believe in their bullshit, they have no power over me. But what is their bullshit based on? Well, it's all based on faith. Now, it's okay for people to believe in God. I mean, this is this is natural with a lot of people to believe in God. But if you don't need a religion to believe in God. Think about that. You don't need a religion to believe in God. It should be a personal thing. If you've had personal experiences, hey, kudos to you. I just haven't had any of those experiences, or I can explain all of my experiences away. If I don't understand something, I don't go, oh, it's magical, it's supernatural. I don't have that bullshit philosophy in my head. It's like, hey, let's figure this out and find out what it is. And everybody's pretty much got that little hyper acuity network in their head that, when things go bump in the night, they go, huh, what is that? And if you assign some supernatural entity to it, you're going to be easily manipulated by those people who love to go out there and trigger you and say, oh, yeah, supernatural entities exist. A supernatural being exists. And if you don't believe in it, you're going to hell. And then that's how you get manipulated. It's just that easy. And then you get into the group think and the group mentality. And they say, oh, yeah, but we have belonging in it. So just make sure that when you go to church, you're wearing the proper clothes, you don't speak against our God, and that you give money, because apparently God needs money. Yeah. So, but the academic institutions are just as bad. You have a meritocracy system, where in a hierarchy, where it's the people who are deemed good get the rewards, and the rest of us don't. That's why 82% of the Filipinos live on less than $10 a day. Let that sink in. That's a fact. Look it up on the internet. Ask Chat AI. Try living on less than $10 a day. Good luck. You're not going to have the platform you need to achieve what you need to achieve and have a good life. That's what Jen and I are hoping to do. Is we're hoping to get some wealthy donors so that we can help people disenfranchise, disengage from their ego, because you don't want a weak ego, you want a strong ego. And so children should be trained to have a strong ego. How do you train a child to have a strong ego, or any adult? Well, what you do is you stop thinking, for one thing, because the real thinking's already been done. And what do we need to do? We need to exercise every day for the rest of our life. You don't have a choice. You need to eat healthy. You need to eat a good whole foods diet. What does that mean? Like, you follow a certain diet? No, it means stop eating all the junk food. These corporations are controlling you. They want that. They want to hire you and pay you minimum wage so that you barely have enough to make ends meet. Because everybody's going to have desires for what? Electricity and water and shelter and food. And what kind of food are they feeding you? Jolly spaghetti and McDo's French fries. And you go to these little 7-Elevens and eat their shomai and their potato chips. And I don't even see any healthy food there. I go into a grocery store and it's like 99% of this stuff is bullshit. And people look at the fruits and vegetables and they go, ugh, I don't like fruits and vegetables. It's true. You're addicted to the bullshit. You can break free. It takes about a week. And then you got to create a pattern of things that you love to do. So like with me, I was telling you with my diet, the reason I'm happy is because I have a diet that's really healthy and I eat like a king every day. Today I'm going to have bangus, which is a fish here. Do they call bangus milk fish also? Is bangus milk fish? Yeah, bangus is milk fish, and it's a very nice tasting fish. It's good. Got a lot of good omega-3 fatty acids in it, and you can make it with a nice crunchy crust and get rid of that fishy taste with a little bit of vinegar or lemon juice, and you can have like a nice little healthy mayonnaise dip or a nice cheese dip to dip your crunchy bangus in. It'll taste delicious. And I'm going to have probably some broccoli, low oxalate vegetable broccoli, um, the cabbage, again, a low oxalate vegetable, carrots, a low oxalate vegetable. We chop those up and make a nice coleslaw, onions, a low oxalate vegetable. We and I'll eat probably like a half a kilo to a kilo of vegetables, and I'll eat like a pound of meat or a couple pounds of meat sometimes, if I'm really hungry. And I have eggs every day. And this is how I eat every day. And I'm an OMAD eater. I eat one meal a day. And that's the reason I've got this girlish figure. But I didn't used to have that. I used to be morbidly obese. And that was up until the age of about 55 because I wasn't trained how to eat. Now, this is what we want to train our children to do. And that's what I want to do. I want to I want to develop a platform that anybody can go to as long as they behave themselves. I've got 3 rules in our group, and this applies to my family too. Do no harm. If it ain't yours, don't take it. If it isn't true, don't say it. And if it isn't right, don't do it. Really simple rules. Number 1, do no harm. Number 2, strive to do your best. Read, 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 read. Write, 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 write. Study. You don't want to be stupid your whole life. Fat, doped up, and stupid is no way to go through life. You can do it. I did it. I broke free of that corporate bullshit. I broke free. of the politics. I broke free of all the religious nonsense. There's no guilt and shame in my life. I'm free to do what I want. I'm talking about freedom. You can have it too. And if you have a guilty conscience, you're going to be a slave to your ego. And the first thing is break free from the ego. How do you break free from the ego? Watch Eckhart Tolle. Come on, this is a no-brainer now. He's been doing this for more than a dozen years. He's been doing it for a couple of decades. Break free from your ego. Watch Eckhart Tolle. That's the first step. Second step is start doing your tasks. Develop agency. You can develop agency. That means getting the things out of life and enjoying life the way you want to enjoy it. Not listening to some corporate entity or some religious nut jobs or some academic scholars or in a hierarchy system going, "Well, you're stupid because you got a B on this test instead of an A." It's like, oh my God. How many people really survive in an academic institution? Not many. And the ones that make it through, I mean, just look at the percentage of people that go on to higher education. It's kind of like, why would I want to do that just to become an asshole? Now, I'm an asshole, but don't tell anybody. I love to
Okay,
see the look on their
so
face. I'm gonna turn it over to Jen. I'm gonna
no,
go swimming.
wait. Somebody's asking you.
Oh, what asking?
Do you think anyone can be nurse, a practitioner, or doctor?
Sure, if that's your goal. I think anybody could. I mean, uh, there's certainly people that are more intellectually capable, but it's like part of it is your training system. You know, I'm not any special genius. You know, I've got a pretty good IQ, but I'm just an average guy, and I'm a retired pharmacist. What do I do? Just follow the steps. If you follow the steps, you can, and you have a a guilty free conscience. You can pretty much do anything you want. You know, it's going to require you learn how to learn, and most people aren't taught how to learn. Learning is meaningful input, and that means you got to put this stuff in your mind over and over and over. You got to auto suggest to yourself, and you got to watch some good lectures, and you can do that on YouTube, and study, and you got to read, and you got to write, and you got to develop this brain, your academic brain, if you want to be a good nurse or a doctor. This is important stuff. You're dealing with people's lives, and people have been screwing up their lives. So yeah, you can help them. You can be a good psychologist or a good psychiatrist. As far as drugs go, I don't believe they work. So that's up to you. But I'm a all natural kind of guy. I don't have any drugs in my life. I'm whole foods, natural. I don't eat sugar because it's a drug. It's toxic. It's poison to your system.
Okay, good morning. Today is Saturday, and kind of hot today, and it's really nice for swimming, and we don't let the sun goes up so far, so Mr. Day will do his swimming today. So okay, so Nathaniel Walker, thank you for your comment, and that is Mr. Day answer. And you know what, I'm not really a doctor. I'm just a caregiver. But because I learn from myself, I do things for myself. I experiment my body. I experiment my knowledge. We need to explore sometimes and feel to ourselves what is good and what is right. And we can understand that in our own way, because sometimes you need to put yourself in things that you want to know. Do you get what I mean? So we are here to talk about the happiness. Everybody want to be happy, and everybody's goal is to be happy. And who don't want to be happy? Ate Bibian, do you want to be happy? Yay! Inaamoy na naman ako, Ate Vivian, na hindi magandang amoy. Smell stink. Amoy tae?
Ay, hindi. Baka dyan. Binuhuso kasi doon para
Okay.
Dabo.
Oo, yung na-stuck sa pool. Ay, sa ano, sa drum. Sa basura. Okay. So, to be happy, you need to be free with your, with everything. Free, even in your own mind. Because, sometimes your own mind is the one who really stuck in things that really put you in the cover, in the box, in the shelf. So if you don't know how to free your own ego, your own self in your own ego, it's really bad. So it's so hard to achieve the happiness. Not because you are wealthy, you are happy. Not because you already a doctor or something, you are happy. Mostly, I've known people who do the suicide is a wealthy people, um like those singers, actor and actress, and mostly of them, they, because they cannot find happiness, they just give up. They didn't even try to be with themselves, to free their ego, because they've been manipulated by the corporation, the institution, the organization, and sometimes also, sad to say, also your family, your own family. So we cannot be happy if we are not free. Ang baho dito, be. Tinapon ni Ate Vivian yung ano, yung basura. Ay, nangangamoy, amoy etchas. So, this is how we deal ourself, our life. Actually, me and Timothy, sometimes we have disagreement, because um that's why at the time that sometimes I take things personal, but I didn't take things personal because I was triggered with something. I trigger because I got a trauma when I was young age, because I grew up no parents and I have lots of trauma in my life. So one thing or one sometimes just a word or a thing is already trigger me, and he always teach me not to take things personal, but it's hard and it's not easy, because we're just only human. So even I was teaching here, I know to myself that I'm not really fully free with my own ego, because of this this is what. Yes, I know. Hi, Gab. Come here. Puka kay tita. Say hi to them. Wag mong hawakan yung ngipin mo. This little girl, okay lang yan. Mas ma-infection niya. Hinawakan mo, mamaga. Gusto mo mamaga?
Ay, kasi nga, wala galaw-galaw ko.
Ay, wag mong galawin. Oo, matatanggal. Talian mo, tapos lagay mo sa pinto, tapos sarado mo bigla
Pag
pinto.
natanggal na, ay, pag nasira, wala nga kaming pinto. Hindi nga wala nga hawakan.
Ganun ba? O siya, sige na. Punta ka na dun kay mama mo. Siya, sige na. Punta ka na dun kay mama mo.
Hintay ko muna si Daday.
Nagla-live si tita. O talaga. So this girl is so very...
Sira na.
Okay, so again, let's go back to the... Ayan na si daddy mo. Bye-bye. So let's go back again to the, that's kind of a girl. You cannot just ignore it, because, And I don't want to get angry with them because I was a girl before. And when you put something to the children, they get the inferiority complex. So mostly, if I hear somebody treating a kid or a child something, I got triggered very fast because I was been I was been abused when I was a kid. I was been abused in every part of my my health, my physical, my emotional, my intellectual, everything has been abused with me when I was a kid. So I just learned from myself. If I didn't learn, if I didn't teach myself, if I didn't experience those things, maybe I already in the junk, or maybe I already in the grave, very fast than my mother. It's like the important things of mistake, you learn from it. And that's the good thing we're doing here. We are learning in all mistake. Even until now, me and Mr. Day, when we're talking, we're always talking about our mistake. I told him that um, what I feel from him, what every time he talked to me like that, like this, and he accept it, and he tell me how does he react and how does he give me this thing. And I understand him because he also have a trauma in his family, because when you grow with your narcissistic family, it's really hard. And also happiness, have you see those children in the school, here in the school, they always got a competition. And that's not a good thing, I think, because some of the children who have really some talent in the other way, not academically, but vocationally, they have a good talent. Sometimes they got ignored because of those talented and very smart kids that who really know academically, and competition is always occurred in their class. And it's like sometimes somebody's bullying with somebody, and I was bullied when I was a kid. And that's not a good thing, and I will never promote a competition. um, Even now, even in the old, I was doing a Zumba, and I never go to any competition. But I see now too much competition around in Zumba, especially here in the Philippines, because somebody's giving a prizes, and they, of course, you want to prove to yourself that you are so good, especially in the things that you really love. And if you love doing dancing, you will prove that you are very good in Zumba. But you don't need to prove to anybody, to anyone, that you are really good with it. Just prove to yourself. If you have a good body and a good mind, that is the proof that you are really in good. So you don't need to show everybody that you are a good dancer or a good student or a good what, and then you are so fat, and then you are so sick, and then you are so um, emotionally discombobulated. It's like that's not the important things. Important things is you free yourself from this ego. And that is one way to achieve your happiness. For me, really, the happiness is when you really achieve this kind of enlightenment position, enlightenment um, existence. It's like that's the happiness that you didn't even care what other people say. If you are not really beautiful, you are not as long as you are healthy, be proud to yourself, because you know that is the best wealth in the world, your health. So not all wealthy is healthy. You know that. Many wealthy people is so fat, and they didn't even know where they're going to put their money. They invest in the medicine, they invest in the food supplement, they invest in the um, things that's really not helping. You know, what we're doing, everything here is free. We're doing everything free here. We're giving you all free um, lecture and all free advice that from our experience. Because as you can see me now, I'm 51 kilos today. And I think this morning I was just like 50 point something. And then when I eat, I'm just like 51 point something. So I just eat like a kilo a day, or a 1.5 kilo a day. And the next day I'm good. And but before I was like 60 kilos, everyday stress, everyday anxiety, and I was always in my depression mode when I was but now I go to my depression mode when my period is just come. It's like automatically they just come. Like uh un untraceable, un unexplainable. I cannot explain. It's just happened to me. And you know what I'm always doing? I just always breathe and do my dance. So I'm doing a dance, good or bad, movement. The things is I move. So we always do first thing, move and breathe, because that is the way you can change your vibration to your body if you move. When you move, you change your vibration and feeling, and at the same time, also your mind. So please don't forget to like and subscribe our YouTube channel, and also follow us every morning here in YouTube channel, Disciples of Tao, me and Mr. Day. And hopefully you enjoy this um, what we're doing and what we're teaching, and hopefully we can help. And if we have some comments here, we will answer your question. Okay, as of now, the other comment has been removed. Um, I held for review. So only Nathaniel give us a message, and thank you, Nathaniel. And also shout out to Grab a Man. Thank you for your comment. Okay, so if you have any question, just give me a question. And there he is. It's really hot today. Today is September 7th. How many laps you already did, baby? 11. Wow, he already did 11. He hold his breath till the edge of the pool. And doing this thing is not easy, but we can do it. I know you can. Okay, then he will come back in a floating position. Oh, Eyebrow 2210. Shout out to your name. And he have a question here. He asked me, what did you look like as a young lady? He's asking me, what did you look like as a young lady?
You look like a young lady. What a surprise.
So when I was young, I was broke. I was really broke when I was young. And I was really depending with my guardian. And this is me now. I'm very independent. I'm a coach now, yoga coach, at dance instructor. I will not say that I'm a Zumba coach because I don't have a license, but I'm teaching dance and I have a certificate that I go to the training in the dance workout. So, and this is how I look like now. So now I'm not a young lady anymore. I'm a matured enough to understand what is right and wrong and what good and bad. And thank you for your comment. Say hi, baby.
Hi, baby.
Wave.
So, do you remember the 5 things you need to be happy?
Yes.
Oh,
Be satisfied.
yeah.
Amal Krishna Biswas. Hi, where are you from?
You gotta be satisfied. You gotta be grateful. You gotta love yourself. You gotta think well of other people, and you have to have a good world view.
Okay.
And
He's asking you where are you from?
I'm from the USA.
He's from USA. Seattle, Washington.
Tacoma, Washington. Actually.
Tacoma, Washington. And I'm from the Philippines. We are here in the Philippines. Okay. So he's just asking me a while ago, well, how can you be happy? What is the 5 things that you can be happy? Is there anybody know? Because he just already told us, and he's always teaching me that thing. And 5 things to be happy. Of course, first, we need to be grateful. We need to be satisfied. We need to be satisfied in what we have, what we are. Second, we need to be grateful for what we have. Come here, baby. Swim here. Okay. And being loving yourself, that's make you happy. Without any conscience in yourself, with other people, that will make you happy. And also the golden rule, treat everybody as you want to be treated. Respect, balance, always. Don't forget, because it's not easy, but I know you can do it. It's I know, I believe in you, and I trust you. My name is Madhusmita. Hi, Madhashita. Madhashmita. Hello. Okay, shout out to Mad. Hashmita. Sorry about that. I'm not very familiar how to pronounce your name, but I'm trying. So thank you for your comment and really appreciated to share this video and to watch it. And thank you very much. Okay. Is there anything more comment there? How can you be happy? How can you achieve happiness? Because you know everybody have their own way to have their happiness. And this is my happiness. This guy. He teach me how to be happy. I never be happy before. Never.
Let's cook one.
Huh?
Are you still alive?
Yes, I'm still alive.
Oh, yes, you are alive.
No, I didn't say alive. I said live.
Let's see our comments.
Yeah.
Oh, that message helps for review. What, hi, where are you from? Okay, yes, I'm from. Jen's from the Philippines. I'm from the USA, but I've been living here for 8 years now. My name is Mad.
Mushmita.
Hi.
Okay. Okay, so that's it. So say bye-bye to them, baby.
Hi to them.
See you again tomorrow and take care of yourself. Always love yourself first. And namaste.